Hi, I'm Dr. David Smith. We're here at Crossings Animal Hospital, and today we're talking about water safety and your pets. Of course, it is summertime, and we can tell by the heat and the humidity, and so everybody wants to go to the beach, get in the water, maybe take their dog on the boat, perhaps even take the dog in the swimming pool. Well, guess what? All dogs do not swim. We had a dog that swam upside down, just like that. And so that wasn't healthy. And so they have devised some very interesting safety things for pets. You'll notice here we have a Cocker Spaniel. It's wearing a blue vest. Can we see that? Okay. And this blue vest is buoyant. And so all it takes is this dog falling in the water, and instead of going straight down vertically, this dog will remain horizontal in the water and be able to paddle. The fallacy is that every dog can swim and they can do the dog paddle, but unfortunately that's not true. So what I would do is, before you decide to go out on the boat, if you have access to a swimming pool, go ahead and let's get in the pool with the dog and the vest so they get used to it in case they come to a point where they have to have that save their lives. Or if you don't have a swimming pool, just take your dog down to, there's a dog beach there right by Bird Key, and you can go in and kind of paddle around with your dog with the vest on, and they'll get used to the fact that they're wearing it and so forth. But I think this is a really, really good idea for going on the boat with your dog. Now obviously, when you get out of the water, there are certain things that you're going to need. Some dogs have problems with motion sickness. If that's the case, we have a drug called Cerenia, which is also for car sickness, and that might be a really good thing to have a dog have this if you know they have problems in the car, because there's nothing worse than a pile of vomit on your foot. And so the other thing that they might need would be water. Obviously what happens in dogs on boats, they get thirsty just like we do. It's hot, and if they don't have access to water, the next likely thing for them to drink is seawater, which we know is very, very seriously toxic and could cause them to have serious problems, if the very least of which would be perhaps a gastroenteritis, where they'd be throwing up again and having problems with diarrhea. The other thing that you want to watch for is when you take them on the beach. Let's say you get out and you're in Big Pass and you want to go a little bit on that little beach thing to come, that Sand Dollar Island that comes up. One thing that's very important is to watch what they eat, because there's dead fish, shells, all kinds of things that they can get into which would be dangerous for them to eat. So beware. Do not allow them to eat things on the beach, especially dead fish, especially if we end up having a red tide this summer, because the dead fish from a red tide are extremely toxic. And the last thing is, it's very, very important, and this also happened to us boating at one point in time. We found a dog on Sand Dollar Island, and it was without their owners. And what had happened is all the people got in their boat, the kids got in the boat, away they went, and the dog was still on the beach. So luckily we were there, we flagged them down, they came back, picked up the dog. But don't forget to take your dog with you when you leave the area where you're actually having a picnic. Anyway, these are a few tips. Make sure you get a life vest. These things are available at West Marine and all the fine stores out there. And definitely keep your dog safe this summer in boating and swimming. Thank you. This is Dr. David Smith, Bayreuth Animal Hospital.